Guys, welcome back to a brand new video. So today I'm going to be doing my Can Blue State Flip series. I'll do my next installment. We're going to be focusing on the great state of Colorado. So let's look at the 2016 exit polls for Colorado. It's a state Trump lost by 5. It's a state that I believe the margin that he lost by was, I believe was roughly around the same, if not a little bit less than what Mitt Romney lost it by. It was roughly around a 5-point win for Hillary Clinton. In terms of the education and race back makeup of the electorate here, this is going to be a huge problem for Donald Trump because 45% were white college graduates. I know the CNN poll did include associate degree holders in this category, which is not technically the case for the majority of the other exit polling firms, and it's not exactly what they did in 2018. So again, now this number could probably decline, but then Clinton's share would be up high. That's roughly around 40 to 50% of the population there, and he's going to be underwater in that category. It's going to be very, very bad for him in 2020, and the numbers might not be 100% accurate across all of the groups, but still, he's going to have to do a lot better with whites without a college education, and he'll probably have to do roughly about the same as he did or even better with whites with a college education, and that probably just isn't going to happen. If you look at the party ID here, Republicans not necessarily doing too well, but Trump did win the independent vote, so I think there's a lot of right-leaning independents, and obviously you can see here potentially libertarian independents. Look at Gary Johnson's vote share. Trump is going to have to capitalize on that. He could probably talk about the economy, his deregulation. He'll probably do better in that regard. Now, again, most voters in Colorado also oppose the wall, so that's not going to help Trump very much there. And in terms of the favorability rating of him, he was underwater by 25 points. Over 62% of people disapproved of him. So he's probably polling in roughly 44, 45 range, maybe a little bit less than that in the state, but that's not going to be enough for him to win. Hillary Clinton obviously had a much better favorable rating. That's probably where Trump is at right now. So if he runs against a candidate who is not liked, I think he could pull off Colorado. Now the deal is the condition of the national economy. 44% said it was good. Now the thing is that now it probably would be higher, but 44% was a lot better than some of these other states, like in the Rust Belt. It said only roughly 35% said it was good. This is almost half half of Colorado saying that the economy is good. And also a lot of people, but here's an interesting tidbit as well. The majority of the people that moved to Colorado since 2006 backed Trump. Now, I don't know, I guess people do move from California, but they also move from other places. So if more people are moving in, maybe it would actually help Trump, just as long as they don't come from Colorado. But in terms of vote for a two-way race, Trump lost by 7. So a lot of the Gary voters, at least in Colorado, probably could have gone to Hillary Clinton in that case. So I don't think that that's going to help him much. But I pulled up the results from the 2016 and the 2018 races, as well as the 2014 Senate race, to look at see what a Republican would have to do to win, because I think that's one of the last statewide races where a Republican won. So in 2016, Trump did pretty well out here, and we compare these to 2014, Trump actually did better than Cory Gardner in some of these rural counties. Now Trump, and there were other rural counties out here where Trump didn't do so well. Now, a problem that is a lot of these are really wealthy ski resort towns and up in this area, and Trump is probably not going to do so well in those places, even though Cory Gardner really struggled in those areas as well. But Cory Gardner was able to do better in counties like Arapahoe. He almost won Arapahoe County, and that's a county Hillary won by 14. So Adams County as well, that's a county Trump lost by 8 to 9 points. Cory Gardner lost it by 2. In Denver County, he got 24. Trump got 18. So this is really where the election, he has to run up the margin to this part of the state. That's for certain. But the Denver suburbs, like Jefferson County, Trump lost by 6. Jefferson County went for Cory Gardner, albeit narrowly. Now we could also take a look down here in Colorado Springs. That's a place Trump did pretty well in El Paso County. Trump won that county by 23 points. Cory Gardner won it by 30. So a Republican stronghold that was trending red. You can look out here. Park County, that's where South Park is set. Trump won that county by 26 points. And Gardner won it actually by 23. So if you look at the exurban to rural counties, Trump may be improving slightly in them. And if you look at the governor's race, Arapahoe County and Adams going 14 points and 18, that's a much more major problem, especially compared to what you see here. And Fort Collins should be an area Trump should be trying to flip as well. It did go red, Larimer County, in 2014. So there's these areas where, like in the Denver suburbs, Fort Collins area, Trump should be trying to flip, especially maybe look into the Pueblo County area. Well, Trump actually won Pueblo County, which is very surprising. Cory Gardner actually lost these few counties, and they did go blue in 2018. So Republicans in Colorado need to get their act together. They need to turn out voters. They need to do much better in the suburban counties of Denver. And if they can do that, it's very possible that Colorado could be closer. It's not looking like a state Trump is going to flip. It's probably not a high priority. This is not even 2012, let alone 2004, which was the last time when it went Republican, it went for Bush. And I guarantee you, I don't have the map on me right now, but I guarantee you Arapahoe and Adams County were, if not red, much, much closer. Because that's really what you have to do in order to win these states. This Colorado here. So I mean that's basically it for this video. I guess we have to out of tradition put it in the red column, but it doesn't seem like it will go red unless something drastic at the national level happens, because it's not like Trump won it already, like Michigan, which went blue in 2018. He struggled in places where he needed to win, and the places where the population centers are in the suburbs, it's going to be very difficult for Donald Trump to edge out a win there. Especially also Boulder County. We didn't even look at that. He needs to keep it close there as well. He lost that by. I will look at that. He lost that county by almost 50 points. And Stapleton lost it by 55. So it's definitely a state that's trending blue at the moment. But if Trump does really, really well in the popular vote, he could pick it off. We'll have to see what happens. But all right, guys, thanks for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to get me to 6,000 and hit the bell for notifications so you never miss another video. Follow me on social media and donate to my Patreon, links in description. And before you go, be sure to click on the screen for one of my other recent videos you may have missed. And thanks again for watching, guys. Red Eagle, out.